Despite being criticized by some for having a super low IQ, the hackers behind last night's Twitter attack may have accomplished something with far more serious implications than mere financial gain. Following the attack, where hackers took control of the accounts of a large number of high-profile Twitter users and used them to ask followers to send Bitcoin (BTC) to specific addresses, discussions about the hackers' real motivations are now taking place all around the popular social network. For now, those joining the discussion seem to be split into two camps: those who view this as another Bitcoin-related scam where the goal was to get away with as many Bitcoins as possible, and those who believe the hackers are trying to send a message about something. Arguing from the standpoint that the goal was simply financial gain, some members of the crypto community, still on Twitter, are already ridiculing the hackers for not being particularly smart. These hackers are super low IQ. Imagine if Binance, Coinbase, Coindesk, Finex, CZ, and all these other hacked exchange accounts were tweet blasting about SEC raids, exchange hacks, funds not being SAFU, etc. They could have shorted beforehand and we'd be at $8,400 by now, a popular anonymous crypto trader Sicarius wrote. At Pixel Time 11:29 Coordinated Universal Time, BTC trades at $9,127 United States dollars and is down by almost 2% in a day and 3% in a week. Similarly, another popular anonymous trader, the Crypto Dog, also suggested that the hackers could have generated more profits from a hack like this by shorting an altcoin and then tweeting that the altcoin is delisted from Coinbase, Binance, etc. A few minutes later, the same user repeated his ridiculing, predicting that the hackers will maybe have stolen $100,000 at most by the end of the day, while calling it embarrassing for the attackers. Earlier this morning, however, blockchain analysis firm Chainalysis reported that the scam so far amounts to about 120,000 United States dollars worth of Bitcoin that has been sent to the attackers' main BTC address. However, the CEO of Singaporean hedge fund Three Arrows Capital, Su Zhu, stressed that it's not so simple as it appears. People dunking on the Twitter hacker for missing financial options futures plays to leverage their hack seem pretty bougie. There's no flash loan available and most people have no capital, he said. Meanwhile, some other observers have suggested that this BTC scam might be just the first act of the bigger and, potentially, more profitable crime. However, appearing more open to the idea that the attack wasn't only about money, Cameron Winklevoss, co-founder of US-based crypto exchange Gemini that also lost control over its Twitter account, said that, it appears the attacker has made off with only a paltry sum thus far, while adding, very little to show for, given the options and what was at stake. Maybe this wasn't about the money.